All right, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. All right, let's jump on. Let's jump on the case real quick. Let's jump on this case real quick. Let me come this way. So, good morning, everybody. I believe Crown Suji, what's going on? Crown Suji, what's going on? What's going on? Let's wait for YouTube and Facebook to connect. If you can hear me, please let me know you can hear me out there. Inshallah. What's going on? All right, if you can hear me, let me know. Thank you for the badge. If you can hear me, please let me know you can hear me out there. I need someone to give me a feedback real quick as I try to adjust this microphone. I don't want it to cover my face. All right, you can hear me. All right, thank you very much, Temi Lizzie. Thank you very much for the feedback. Fisayo of London. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. Taiwo Yelade, Mamania, Shola Jewel. What's going on? All right, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for coming. Really appreciate this. Real quick. All right, so this morning before I proceed, I woke up this morning to a solid revelation from God. And God is not really quiet, He's still speaking His word to everybody. Speaking His word to everybody. And if we take our time to listen to God, we will understand Him and we will know exactly what He's talking about. The word of the Lord to me today. Hi, Pastor Shola, first time here. Welcome. JYD 2014. God bless you. All right, so if you know how to hear God, God will always talk to you. He will never put you in the dark. You can never be in the dark. He will always speak His word to you. And you will always hear God when God is speaking. So God is directing us. One thing I come to find out about God is that because He gave you an instruction yesterday doesn't mean today He's not going to give you a different one. If God is asking you to do one thing at the moment, that's not going to be the only assignment God is going to give to you. He will continue to give you instructions as you go. All you need is just to listen to Him. Listen to God. Listen to God. All right? Listen to God. All right, let's jump on this stuff real quick. We have been able to complete the assignment as per the guy who, the wife is the head of HR. They're talking right this moment. Everything is coming back to normal. They are willing to sacrifice right now. The husband is willing to sacrifice. Likewise, the wife is willing to sacrifice. And marriage is all about sacrifice. Marriage is all about sacrifice. You cannot be in a marriage and just want to be a dictator. It's not going to work. Okay? We all need to sacrifice at every point in our lives. It's very, very important for us to sacrifice. Okay? So I want you guys to note that, and let's follow it through and see where God is going to take us to. All right? Now, let's jump on this one, this topic right here. Let's jump on it. I want them big. You can't reduce them. I want them big. You can't reduce them. We're talking about the breast of a woman here. And I've been getting these now. I've been getting it like a lot of this kind of stuff right now. I've been getting a lot. But glory to God that God is helping us to be able to resolve and to counsel people. Counseling is actually very good. It's very, very good. Don't run away from it. Don't run away from it. Please. Don't run away from it. Okay? Counseling is very good. As a man, please embrace it. As a woman, please embrace it. A counselor will help you to be able to navigate. A counselor will help you to be able to see. A counselor will advise you and make suggestions. They don't impose things on people. They don't impose things on people. They only make suggestions. So don't be afraid to consult a counselor. They will help you. I want them big. You can't reduce them. All right. They have been married for some time. This woman didn't know that the reason she is in that relationship is because of her big breast. She didn't know that the reason she is married to that man is because of that big breast. Without the big breast, she won't be in that home. So she is lucky to be in that home because God gave her a gift. The gift of a huge breast. And let me tell you this, my uncle, my uncle in Nigeria, he got married to his wife because she is a nurse. And he told his wife, the day you will stop being a nurse and wearing the uniform, that will be the day the love is going to dry. That will be the day the love is going to dry. I always say this to people, that everything in life is conditional. If anybody is telling you that, oh, there is unconditional love, unconditional marriage, I want to tell you these guys, nothing like that. And the ideal way to do life is that you must have a condition attached to your love. There must be condition attached to the church you go. There must be condition attached to the business you're doing. There must be condition attached to the life you live. That's why they say you have to live a life, you have to be intentional about life. The intention behind anything you do is the condition that is attached to it. That is attached to it. Don't marry anybody if you don't know why you are marrying them. Don't marry anybody if there is no condition. Don't marry anybody if there is no condition. There must be condition attached to whatever you want to do. Nothing like unconditional. Why do you love me? Let me tell you something. If I ask you, okay, why are you in love with me? And you say, oh, I don't know. I'm never going to settle. I'm never going to settle with you. Never. Never. I'm never going to settle with you. If you tell me, oh, I love to be your friend, I'll ask you why. I don't know. I will never be your friend. All right? I will never be a friend of somebody without a reason. There's a reason why I want to be your friend. There's a reason why I want to do business with you. There's a reason why I want to come to your church. And there's a reason why I want to marry you. I'm not marrying you just for having kids. I'm not marrying you for you to cook for me, because those kind of conditions, they are just actually not the real ones. I am marrying you, one, because I care about you. Number two, because you will compliment me. Number three, all right, is because you're matured enough to listen to me and advise me. I am going to marry you not because I don't know why, because I do know why. There is something that I see in you that is not in every other girls that I've been seeing. If you're talking about beauty, it's not a good reason. That's not a good condition to marry somebody. When you're talking about, oh, because you wear school uniform, it's not a good reason. There are better reasons to marry someone. There are better reasons to marry someone. And those things are things that you could hold on to when you are 70. Those things are what you could hold on to when you are 60. All right. You see, when you say, oh, I marry somebody because I love them, you can love somebody now because of the physique. You will think you love them. No, that's not love. You can be with somebody now because they have good job, and later down the road, if they should lose their job, the love is gonna go. The love is gonna go. You have to look for something tangible that you could hold on to. The reason I want to marry you and the love that I have for you will never go down because of this reason. I'm not going to fall out of love because this reason I am holding onto is something that I will be in my heart forever. Something I will cherish for the rest of my day. I'm not going to marry you because, oh, I just don't know. I just don't know. You create butterfly in my belly. No, it's not a good reason because the butterfly will die. You will no longer have that butterfly after 2 years of marriage. The butterfly will go after 2 years of marriage. It's going to be gone. You need to find something tangible to hold on to. That will hold on to, that when you are 70, that thing will still be there. You will still see the same person the same way, even though the face has fallen down, the breasts are falling down, the boobs are falling down, the bum bum is no longer the way it used to be. You will still connect with that person. With that person. Butterfly is gonna die. Will die. Oh, you make me feel that. You make me feel it's gonna change. I'm not just telling you. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, I'm never gonna lie to you. So many of you guys there who are married right now will actually be a witness, because there was a time that every time you see him, there's a butterfly. Every time you call you on the phone, there's a butterfly. Every time she comes home, there's a butterfly. But now the butterfly is not there again. You are only living day by day. So where is the butterfly? Butterfly don't die. Familiarity will kill the butterfly. Insult and abuse will kill the butterfly. I'm telling you, financial problem will kill the butterfly. The butterfly will not be there no more. So if you're holding on to something that is not tangible, you will find yourself in a pit or in a ditch of falling out of love. Falling out of love. They're falling out of love. And they have confused us for too long, telling us unconditional. Unconditional. Even the Bible made us to understand that the love, the death of Christ is not unconditional. There's a condition attached to Jesus coming and dying. Jesus, he didn't leave heaven because of unconditional love. He left heaven because of a condition. There is a condition attached to him coming, being born as a man. He grew up as a man. He was hungry. He was thirsty. He cried and he died and he resurrected. That was the reason. God won't just do anything anyhow. If you read the Bible very well, you'll see that, Jesus Christ gave them a parable. There was a man who owns a vineyard, and that vineyard, he hired some people to work there. So he sent the servant to go and collect whatever, and they beat the servant. Then they send another servant, they beat the servant. Then they send the son, and then they capture the son, and then they kill the son. So the old stuff is that God was trying everything. He tried the judges, he tried the prophet, he tried everybody. They couldn't change the world. So he decided to send his son for one reason, that they might have everlasting love. Everlasting life. For everlasting life purpose. That's the condition. The condition behind him dying is to reconstruct our relationship with God. That's the condition behind it. It is not unconditional. You can't just die for no reason. You can't just marry for no reason. You can't just be in anything for no reason. There must be a focus. There must be a goal. There must be what you're going to achieve. There must be a vision. You can't just see a fine girl and just marry a fine girl. There must be something you are holding on to. That when you are 70, you still see the same person. I said something sometimes ago. You know, you see this same guy, six-pack, tall, slim, six-pack. It won't be like that in the next 50 years. But you see, a woman that is in love with him and he is treating the woman right will continue to see that same 35-year-old, tall, slim, six-pack guy till the end of her life. She's holding on to something that is taking her face, her focus away from physical appearance. Something must take your face. Something must take your attention away from physical appearance. And that thing is going to be so tangible that that's what you hold on to. Okay? Because the woman will cease to still be, I'm not going to lie to you. You see, the beauty is going to fade. Beauty will fade. Oh, big breast will sag. The big bump will no longer be round. You might need contour. I don't know, probably you've seen some bumps. You know, they're round before. And then suddenly you find that maybe because they sit down a lot. I don't understand. Me, I don't know. I'm just saying. And then you let us start seeing contour. The bump will start having contour all around it. Won't be, when you rub your hand on it, you just find out that you'll be galloping. Your hand will be galloping. You just see contour. Say, he didn't see any contour, right? It's just going to be that it's just going to change. It will change. But the issue is that even with the contour and the contour, you are still feeling the round one. Because you are not focusing on the physique. You are not focusing on the body. There is something that you are achieving. There is a goal. And you are getting the goal. The vision is being actualized. It's not the... I don't know what to say. You guys think I'm lying. You guys think I'm lying, right? If somebody will be truthful right there, your bum is with contour now. Tell us. Your bum is, there's contour there, right? It's just tuku. It looks like sandpaper. You rub your hands, you see it. You see that the contour is there. Don't lie. If your bum is contour bum, raise up your hand. Say, I did hear that. Any contour bum here? Anybody willing to tell the truth? When you were 15, 16, 17, it was round and fresh. Now the bum is full of contour. See, thank you. Thank you. That somebody is actually telling the truth now. Somebody telling the truth right now. Even you yourself go and look at it in the mirror, you see contour there. I'm telling you the fact. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. It's gonna get to that point. It's gonna have contour. He can't bum is with contour. So what am I saying is that you will see that the body will change, but the connection is not supposed to change. The connection is not supposed to change. It's not supposed to change. There is something you are connecting to, tangible thing, solid thing you are connecting to. Now let me break it down this way. If you are entering into a business relationship, the business relationship you are entering into is not because that person is fine and tall. That's not the reason. You are entering into that business relationship because the person that you are with is a go-getter. That anything that you two do together, there will be results. All right? You are not looking at the person's physique. You are not looking at, oh, the person is fine or not. You are not looking at, oh, it smells good or it's not smelling good. The focus when you go into a business relationship is, does he know what he's doing? Is it possible for me to learn from this guy? That's the condition that you are attaching to it. That's the condition you are attaching. So when you enter into a business relationship like that, and you guys are making $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, you are achieving that vision. So you don't look at him as in like his physique or his whatever. Even with his ugliness, you will be so proud to present him to your friends and say, this is my business partner. They're not seeing him as in like short and big belly or whatever. They are looking at his results. Let me tell you this again. There is no ugly person in life. There is no ugly person in life. None. The moment money enters into the hands of an ugly man, even though he remains ugly, all right? Let me tell you something. People will no longer see him. They are looking at his results. An ugly person with big tummies, big head, no neck at all, will pull the most beautiful girl in the whole world because of his results. Because of his results. It's his result that people look at. Ololade Mr. Money. When somebody is Ololade Mr. Money, I tell you this, everybody will say, oh, even though he's short, they will call him Agunta Solo. Agunta Solo. Agunta. The guy is short. The guy is so short like this. The guy is like 5'2". All right, but the guy get money. When the musicians are calling him, they call him Agunta Solo. He himself will not be looking at himself like, what he got doing? I must be very tall now. I'm telling you, that's the time people will start saying, fine boy, oh, fine boy. Oh. They will start calling him fine boy, even though they know he's not fine boy. But the result is making him to be fine. It's the result. The result. So you just don't go for physical. You see, that's where we miss it here. That's where we miss it. That's where we miss it here. We miss it so much that we put so much of emphasis on how we look. We want a girl that is tall, slim, round, big breast, big bum bum, and we put so much of our focus on that thing that will perish. Things that can never in this world, sustain your love. No, they cannot sustain love. They cannot. Those things can't. Go and ask the people that have done it. Go and ask them. Go and ask the people that have been doing this stuff. They come back and cry. Especially those boys. You see, there are some boys, they're very easygoing, so gentle guys. They don't like wahala. They can't even talk. But there's something, there's a nature in them that all of these gentle boys, they always look for bekum. They look for something that will kill them. They always look for something that will kill them. They don't want peace. They don't want peace. They want wahala. That's their language. I don't want peace. I don't want peace. That's what it is. They are peaceful people, but they will go and carry paminku. They will carry paminku. There's a nature in a man. There's this nature in us that always want us to want to destroy ourselves. You know your capacity, you know your ability, but you want to do something that is beyond your capacity and ability. You want to do it. You want to just do something that is actually beyond you. They want violence. They want to be noticed. They want to be noticed when they go out, so they look for one pepper yo-yo. They look for one pepper yo-yo that we, it's in them. They don't want peace. They don't want peace. So they look for paminku that they will not be able to handle. All right. So they attach their own. They focus more on the shine things. The shine things. That's what they want. And at the end of the day, they will not be able to handle it. And then it will result into wahala. And then they now start shouting, women are bad, women are bad, women are bad. Women are not bad. It is you who made the wrong choice. It is you who made the wrong choice. You should think about it and talk to yourself. What is this that I'm entering into? And I always tell people this all the time. Okay? Before you jump into anything, the very first thing you got to do is ask yourself, why am I doing this? What am I going to gain from this? What will I lose from this? How will I do this that I'm about to do? So if you're able to give yourself answers to these questions, you see, that's the way you activate common sense. To activate common sense is a matter of you asking why, how, who, when. You know, when you answer those questions, then you activate your common sense. But if you are the kind of person that is actually you don't have that common sense activated, you'll be jumping. You will let the pride of life and the lust of flesh, you will let them to push you into where you're not supposed to go. Not supposed to go. You see what I'm saying? So when you are going into marriage, you're focusing on the tangible, something that you can hold on to in the next 70 years, something you can hold on to in the next 50 years, something that will not fade away in 10 years, something that will not fade away in 5 years. Let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you again. Because you marry a fine woman, fine girl, doesn't mean you love her the rest of her life. Because you married a fine boy, tall guy, doesn't mean your marriage is going to last. Because you are connecting to something wrong. Connecting to something that will not last. Something that won't take you the rest of the journey. Those things you're looking at, they fade. They fade. You know, a young brother actually called me and it was kind of like really, really sad. And I said, hello, said yes. I said, this guy that I'm looking at in my Zoom, if I am a woman, I will marry you. And he said, why? I said, you are too hot. You're very hot, man. You're very, very hot. You're handsome, tall, slim, big chest, big everything. He said, Pastor Shola. I said, yes. He said, Pastor Shola. I said, yes. He said, how many times did I call you? I said, 2 times, yes. He said, Pastor Shola. I said, yes. He said, my penis is not working again. My penis is not working again. So you see that some people, they are so good looking and good and all kinds of stuff, but they are not good for you. Some people will marry him because I know a woman who told me one time, said, Pastor Jola, if he doesn't have a penis, I will still marry him. You know, some people will manage it. They will manage. Some people are not about sex. They say, oh, I don't like sex. I said, okay. They're talking nonsense. I said, that's fine, that's fine. You don't like it, you marry, that's okay. Some people still marry. I'm telling you. Every time I post a kind of a story, the man who he got jilted, the wife just ran away, and the man is so sad like that. And the moment I get into my inbox, you know what I'll find there? Hello, Pastor Shala. Yes. Can you please connect me with that guy? You don't know the girl. He has never seen the girl. The picture wasn't posted, though. We didn't tell you where he's working. Oh. We didn't say maybe he's a ritualist. Oh. We didn't say maybe his penis is working. Oh. We didn't say anything. Oh. Let's look at women with their stupid mindset. Can you please connect me to the men? They always look for anybody that is in a problem. Anybody that is in a problem, that's who they want to marry. Like they are the savior of the universe. Idiots. You know, very, very stupid people. I look at their hair like this. Sometimes I want to say something, but I just pity. I don't let me say anything. Let me just leave them alone for now. Because I know the fuse in their head is not correct. They need to go and change the fuse. Their battery wants to run down. Battery wants to run down. They don't have jack in their head. But that's why all these pastors are actually scamming them. They don't have anything in the brain. It's salt and water in their brain. They couldn't put 1 and 2 together to make 3. They couldn't to activate common sense. You know, they there. It's zero. It's zero. And I'm not blaming them. Coronavirus has eaten the brain of so many people. Corona. You will think Corona didn't catch them. Is that Corona did everything remaining in the brain for her to think Corona has eaten those things. Corona is the eater of somebody's brain. Corona did go sing a number on zero, salt and water, and you'll be looking at this thing. Yeah. Why will you be entering into a kind of a pity relationship? You know, that's what they call pity love. That's a pity love right there. You know, you can't succeed. There is nobody will succeed in a pity love. All right, you see in a fine girl that the guy is beating up the fine girl, and you say, I wish I married her. I would treat her right. You need to ask yourself, maybe the girl is a witch. Maybe the girl is abusive. Maybe the girl is stealing something. Maybe the girl is nothing. You just pity the girl and you want to marry her. There's some people nothing is left in the head. It's just salt and water. Nothing. Now, you will think Corona didn't damage anything. Did Corona damage a lot of things? So Corona, those small, so those tiny Corona, they're bad, very bad. They just chop the head of people, and all of us are sitting here thinking like everything is all right. It's back to normal. Everything is back to normal right now. We don't wear mask again. It's not back to normal. Corona is still chopping the head of people. That has been chopped up already. You want to go into pity relationship? It baffles me. That's not enough. That's not enough reason. All right, that's not enough condition to want to marry someone. You marry someone. Some of you guys were introduced by your family member to another family member and said, "Hey, let us be family friends." So, and you enter into a relationship with that. That's not enough reason. That's not enough reason to actually want to jump into a relationship. That's not enough reason. That's not the kind of reason you want to jump into a relationship for. You know, my clients, when they pay me money to come to me, I tell them, I say, listen, before you marry a girl, look straight into her eyes. I'm just teaching you something. Look straight into her eyes. Inside of her eyes, you will see the future. Hello. Majority of you don't take time to look at the eyes of people. Look straight to her eyes. You will see the future there. You see, the eyes is the window to the heart. The eyes is the window. The eyes is the window to the heart. You see, what the mouth is not telling you, you will see it through the eyes. Just have to be very sensitive. Just look right to her eyes. You're going to see your children right in her eyes. When you look at her, you see the kind of kids she's going to have. I'm telling you, when you look at her, you know maybe she's going to give you peace or not. When you look straight in her eyes, you understand the nature of that person. When you look straight into her eyes, you will see the future for the two of you. You don't need a prophet. You don't need a prophet to tell you that. You need yourself to look straight into her eyes, and you see what is actually in the future for you. I'm telling you. What if Corona is in her eyes? Then you run. If you see Corona, then run, take off. Don't settle for Corona in the eyes of a person. Just run away. Run away. All right? Take off. So we got a letter. And the young lady was born. Everybody, they were, and all kinds of stuff. And she grew up and she started growing her breast. And you know one thing, when young people start growing breasts, you begin to see. You know, some girls at the age of 10, they are already busting. So you will know that this one is gifted. It's from God. God just blessed her. Material. The material is actually kind of surplus at that time, and God was like, I don't want to waste this material. Let me just give it to her, and let her just carry the thing and go. And so God just gave her, put the whole material into it, and by the age of 10, you start seeing the whole sample and stuff. You know, you now start buying bra for a 10-year-old kid. So you know that this one is gifted. Is, you know, they call it endowed. And you are endowed. You are endowed. At the age of 10, she started doing menstrual period. Yeah, you know. But the issue is this. But the issue is this. By the time that girl is going to grow up to be 20, she's already carrying a heavy weight in the front. You guys may not think it's heavy. It's a lot heavier than you think. For a guy, we love it. We look at it when a woman is busty. We look at it and say, yeah. When you're inside of your head, you would think that when you go there, you will finish it. You know, in the head of a man, we always like, my jet, my demon, my after you are tired, the things go still there. You go still there. Nothing go happen. You will just get tired and leave it alone and go. All right. It is only the carrier of the breast that will understand that 50 kilo your language, you know. I go and check 50 kilogram. Go and check how heavy it is. It's like bag of sand. It's a bag of cement. A bag of cement. All right. Go and ask them. Those people that are actually well endowed. Go and ask them the kind of weight that they carry. Some of them, they will have a kind of a swollen back or a bent back. Their back will show you that what they're carrying in front is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's good for a guy. A guy will want to carry it in their hands and just be doing all manners of things with it. But the carrier, they know exactly what they're carrying. Some women will keep it because you'll see some women will go and enlarge their own breast. They just want it bigger. They want it bigger. Some women that are naturally endowed like that, it's heavy. It's heavy. Number one, for them to get spine and back pain, yes, for them to get the size of their bra, it's one problem. It's one problem. Number two, some of them when they wear dresses, they feel very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. You know, they look at themselves in the mirror, they start adjusting here, adjusting there, adjusting there, and all kinds of stuff like that. All right. Some of them will go and use push-up breast, and the breast will be touching here. Will be touching this place. For a guy, it's very appealing. No, I'm not going Ah, Kayari. Ẹrù àgbà. Ẹrù àwọn àgbà lélẹ́yìí o, Jésù Olúwa gbà wá. Ìlànà ẹ̀sìn báyìí o, àwọn ti gbé dé o, là ń gbé jìnnà o. You know, but the issue is, is that you as a man, you're enjoying what you're seeing because we are very nasty people. You know, we're very nasty people. You enjoy what you see, but the person that is carrying it, if you sit her down and ask her about the pain, it's a lot. It's a lot. Some people, they want the big breast that they will eventually get tired of it later. But some people were gifted. God gave it to them. God gave it to them. Naturally, they are just busted. Most of them, their names are always Falake. They call them Falake. Anytime you see Falake is always like endowed. I don't know why they call them Falake. Every time their parents will look at them and say, Falake Lomoy. Falake Lomoy. And whenever they mention this is Falake, that's the way it is. You will just get the big thing. Carry big thing all around the place and stuff like that. All right. And that's why you look at movie, you look at the movie, you will find out that they would never in movie put a woman who is busty as a lead role. You go and look at it. And when you look at the fashion industry also, when you look at fashion industry, you never see a busty person being used. All right. Right in the forefront. They only use them when they are actually looking for a nasty artist, actor or actress who is supposed to seduce somebody. And that's when they use them. That's what they use them. that's when they use them. Go and look at commercials too. You see that majority of the girls they use they are flat chested ladies. Flat chested ladies. They use those ones more and stuff. So when you see that kind of stuff, you understand that when there is a busty lady, they promote sex. Their sexuality is kind of like being pronounced. It's right there, pronounced. Funke and Folake, they carry. I don't know how this one way they do. I like a million. I don't understand if you like a million and you're talking about Funke and Folake. I don't know. I don't know. They always use slim and beautiful girls, flat chested. They don't want to promote sexuality. They don't want to promote sexuality. They want to promote beauty and strength. Okay? Because by the time they want to use a movie and they use a busty lady, and when it's time for them to run inside of the jungle, the breast will be jumping in the way. The breast will be jumping in the way. All right? So they don't want to. So they don't want to use them. So they only use them when they want to do, they want to seduce. Even they want to use for seduction, they don't use a busty lady to do it. They have averagely endowed women. Those are the ones they use. So it's very difficult sometimes that some of the women will have to go to the tailor to go and be sewing bras. A tailor will help them to sew their bra. A tailor. They have to measure them and sew it, and they have to have a rope to tie it. And most of the time when you look at their back, you see the mark, the bra mark, right on the shoulder that is digging in. You see the bra is digging into their shoulders, because the thing is carrying a heavy weight and is dragging it down. It's dragging it down. So it creates a kind of a hollow right here. A kind of a hollow right here. Even at the back also, you see it. The mark is there. The mark is there because the bra is trying to pull it up, but the breast is pushing it back down. It's a heavy stuff to carry. Heavy stuff. I'm being frank with you guys here, man. I'm being frank with you guys here. You can't hear anybody talk about this in church. I'm telling you guys this because I want to save your lives, man. For real. Pastor, how did you know that? Do I look like India? Do I look like India? I don't look like India. I'm not India. All right. So you see that kind of stuff. It's a heavy stuff. Now think about it. A heavy stuff that is actually pulling the bra down, creating hollow on the side. What do you think that is going to be doing to the back of the person carrying it? What will it do to the back of the person carrying it? What do you think it's going to do to it? There's going to be a lot of pain. The back here, the spine, it's going to be a lot. And there's something they call it scoliosis. Scoliosis. That's when the backbone is bending like this. When the backbone is bending this way. And it's possible for it to occur when you have a heavy weight in the front. It's appealing to men. Men love it, but it's not healthy for the carrier. It's not healthy for the carrier. So some of the women will put money together and they'll tell themselves, I think I need a medical procedure to be able to get rid of this heavy weight and just have something that is average, that is not going to kill me. All right? It's not going to kill me. So some of them will wait until they have their kids and the kids are good, maybe 2 kids, 3 kids, and then they go to the doctor to have what they call the breast reduction. The breast reduction. So they cut part of the breast away to reduce the size of the breast, and that's how they come out from the surgery, and their chest is light. And the chest is light. A majority of them are so happy because now they can get dressed up and then they can actually have the fitting that they are looking for. The sides will now fit. The belly will be good. And the breast will be where it's supposed to be. and they'll have the size of the cup for them to be able to buy the right bra size for themselves. It's healthy. Very, very healthy. They're going to abandon, the pain is going to leave them. And gradually, they can actually use exercise and some other things to straighten up their backs again. And then the pain will go because now the weight is gone. It's gone. How will I feel if I am the husband of a woman who decided to go and do breast reduction, when what I am connecting to is the big breast? Let's think about it. For someone like myself with a balanced mindset, I will be the one to suggest it, because it's not taking anything away from the sex. Breast reduction is not taking the sex away. It's making it to be more enjoyable. It's making it to be more enjoyable. The woman will have enough strength to be able to perform. No pain, no back pain, no spine pain, no nothing. And the breast is not gone. The breast is still there. You are not eating the breast. You are only pleasuring the breast. Even though when you squeeze the breast, it's a form of therapy. It's a form of therapy. Thank you. Confidence too. People with huge breast, when they walk on the street, they believe people are looking at them. When they go to church, they believe people are looking at them. They always want to hide in one corner and stuff. They hide in one corner. And when they dress up, it's going to be like they wrap some things here, wrap some things there, and all kinds of stuff. And the kind of odor that comes from the big breast, you never believe it. You guys will not believe it because, see, sometimes when you take a bath, you take a shower, underneath the breast is wet. And then you let the breast sleep on it. After some time, that place will actually start smelling. The place will start smelling. You start smelling. If you want to actually prove that, if you have a big breast, rub your hand below it, smell it. Smell it in your own nose. You will know what I'm talking about. It's a turn off. That's a turn off for a guy who smell nonsense over there. He's going to get up and he's going to go. It's going to go up and go. So for a man who is connected to breast, I want you to know that, the experience these people are going through is not good. It's not good. They carried it when they were 10 all the way to now they are 35 going 40. And now they feel like it's time for me now. I don't have to have kids anymore. No kids sucking my breast or whatsoever. Let me have a reduction of this breast so I can be good. So I can be good. I be good. If they choose to do it, I really don't think anybody should stop them from doing it. Now, this woman said, my husband moved out of the bedroom. And this is why I always say to us sometimes that we have too many baby husbands. Too many baby husbands. When you start having baby husbands, and this is the way they think. This is the way they react to things. Baby husbands. Doctor, I am in a situation and I need you to talk about it online. Maybe my husband will listen. And the reason I'm doing this show right now is because of you, sir. And I know you are there listening. I grew up with huge breasts. The pain they impact on my back is much. I saved for a few years and went in for the surgery when my husband was on a business trip to Ghana. All right. Now she said he came back after the surgery and was mad and asked why I did it. He mentioned that he married me because of them. That's actually a stupid reason to marry someone. That's a stupid reason to marry someone. Okay? He mentioned that he married me because of them. My response was that he should carry them for 3 weeks and see why I had to reduce them, which is a very good answer. A very, very good answer right there. Carry them for 3 weeks and you will understand why I did it. He moved out of the room and stopped talking to me. And that's the baby husband's nature. That's the baby husband's nature right there. And I don't like that stuff. I don't like that. I always love people who love to have conversations. Talk about things, communicate with each other. Well, you have done something wrong. I do not like it. Can you tell me why you did it? After I have told you not to. Well, I have pain. I can't stand it anymore. My back is aching. And I'm feeling very uncomfortable. And I must get it done. And for a real person, you should understand, you don't want to kill your wife because you want to have a toy. Because that's the toy you play with. Okay? That's the toy you play with. You don't want to kill your wife because of it. All right? And stop talking. Do I have to die before he realizes I am in pain? Should big breast be the reason for marriage? These are very good questions here. He said he's thin, he's small, and I didn't leave him because of it. All right? So we're now flipping the whole thing around right now. That his own penis is small too. She got a big breast, but now the man's penis is small. But I didn't leave him because of that. All right? So he didn't say go and enlarge your own penis. He didn't say go and enlarge your own penis. She was managing it like that. But the breast is actually a danger to her life. She got to get rid of it. And now you are angry. And she asks you a couple of questions that are real good questions. As in, like, do I have to die for you to realize I'm in pain? Should the breast be a reason to get married to someone? You see what I'm saying? And then she top it up by saying, your own thing, your penis is small too. But I didn't leave you because of it. I didn't leave you because of it. And stuff. Even though she wanted something big or something bigger than what you have, she didn't leave you because of it. But now she is endangered because of the big breast that is causing the pain, and she had to reduce it. The breast is not gone. The breast is still there. It's not like it's gone. It's still there. What's the problem here? Communication. The problem here is communication. Communication is the problem. Men should allow communication. Men should allow that board meeting. The board meeting I always refer to, that you need to run your marriage like a business. Always allow that moment of discussion. Ask questions. Get the answer. Be ready to answer questions yourself. Don't be this person that is running away from confrontations. Don't be a dictator. Don't say it's either my way or no other way. Don't do that. When you do that, your wife will do things behind you. When you do that, your wife will do things behind you. People are responsible for their own lives. You cannot tie me down and keep me inside of pain because of your own fantasy. You can't continue to tell me that's my toy, that's my toy. I don't want it to reduce. I don't want them to be, I want them big. You cannot reduce them. You can't tell me that. I'm going through pain. I'm about to die. You should understand. Why will you get married to me because of big breasts? That's not enough reason to be married. Even if at the end of the day, I didn't cut the breast off, how about if I have breast cancer? And if I have breast cancer, and then the doctor now advised that the two breasts should be cut off, will that be the end of this marriage? Is that what you're telling me? That so if I should have cancer right now, and the two breasts, they cut them off, will it be the end of marriage? How about my own comfort? How about my own peace? How about my own health? How about me enjoying life too? Are you even thinking on that side of me? Are you thinking on that side of me? That I have this pain and I must to get rid of it. And I'm kind of like believing that you should be the one to understand the most and even advise me to go get it done. And then you should be the one to bring the money out for me to get it done so that I will have that peace and be healthy. See what I'm saying? Are you going to do that or not? And this is where somebody's supposed to be considerate. This is where we need to be mature. This is where we understand a mature person and someone that is not. Are you thinking about your own fantasy, not our own health? See? That's the question we're supposed to ask right now. What exactly are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Tell me. And tell me. And your penis is small. Your penis is small. It's very, very small. Very, very small. Very, very small. 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 Very small. This is it's very small. Mr. Bully. Mr. Bully. Mr. Bully. Mr. Bully. Mr. Bully. Mr. Bully. Mr. Bully, you see what I'm saying? Do you get the point? See? Judge yourself now. Judge yourself. Judge the thing by yourself. Judge it. Judge this thing. You want the big breast, but you can't provide the big banana. You can't provide the big banana, so you have the big breast. Sorry. Oh, I forgot. Big banana is very heavy. It will make your back to bend. Oh, big banana will make your back to bend. Oh, yeah. I see. Very funny, very funny. Very funny. All right, this is where we actually have to be considerate right here. You have to be considerate right this moment. You got the small stuff, but she got the big breast. Now she want to reduce it because of the pain. You know, be considerate. Be considerate. All right. Sorry, but I is heavy now. you won't be able to walk long distances. I want to open my telephone. I want to open my telephone up. Let me open my telephone so that some people can call it and advise us on this thing. We need advice here. We need advice. I don't want to. I don't. I don't want to destroy the oral. I don't want to be very jail. Let us. Oh, Jesus Christ of Jerusalem. Let me put the telephone number here. What do you guys think? Now it's gonna look like I'm supporting the woman, right? It's gonna feel like I'm supporting the woman, right? But not really. I'm just trying to balance this whole equation right here. So if we have people who are willing to call, you want to call online and on the phone to talk about this stuff with us, it will be a great moment. This will be a good moment. It will be a great moment for us to talk about this stuff. So the telephone number is on the screen right there, plus 1-405-550-5135. You see it on the screen at the bottom. I actually pinned it to the bottom of the screen. If you want to make the call, you can go ahead and make the call. You make the call and let's talk about it. What do you think? What do you think? I'm waiting for the calls, though. Let the calls start rolling in. Let the calls start rolling in right now. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Let the calls start rolling in right this moment. Come on. I want to hear it. Where are the callers? And people are afraid to call. You guys are afraid to call, right? Big King of Heads up. Somebody's calling. Hello? Hello?
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm watching your show. And I think she's kind of right because myself, I have that situation. And I don't know if her husband realizes the kind of attention it brings to her publicly. Because if he did, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't be upset. And I don't know if he realized how painful it is. So if she didn't tell him, that was wrong on her part, because he has to help her with all the medical situation she's going to go through, because that's a really big surgery. Mm-hmm. So if she did not tell him, she wasn't on the right side, because if anything happened to her, she would expect him to help her.
She told him, and she kicked against it, so she had to do it behind him.
Well, if she told him and he didn't accept it, that's his loss, because big breast is a lot of pain. I can tell you, I'm speaking from experience. Big breast is a lot of pain, and most insurance will even pay for it.
Insurance won't pay for it.
Some insurance do pay for it. Like TRICARE, if it's causing you pain, and you tell your doctor that this breast is causing me pain,
that's a cosmetic surgery. It's a cosmetic surgery. They don't pay for that.
I know I don't know about other insurance, but I know some insurance are pay for it.
Okay.
When you tell them it's causing you pain.
Okay.
So if you're living with that kind of pain, they will tell you have to meet certain criteria before. It's like going for how you call it, surgery to lose weight. Some insurance will pay and some insurance won't pay.
They won't pay, yeah.
It based on what problem is causing you. For instance, TRICARE will not pay, but if you go to a government hospital, they will do it because of the pain. I'm talking about weight loss surgery. I'm not talking about breast, because I don't know about breast. I haven't really requested to get my breast reduced. But if she told him and he did not want to do it, then I respect her for taking that action, because it is her body.
Okay.
And she has to take care of herself.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. Let's get some more people to call in. There are a lot of people calling right now.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Dr. Shuma.
Yeah, can you speak up? We want people to hear.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Um, I think insurance pay. They usually pay
Breast
for
reduction.
surgery. Yeah, because my wife did it and they
Okay.
paid.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you tell them that it's causing you pain, and they will send you to a doctor to examine, and they do pay for it.
They do.
But
Wow, that's good.
as you rightly said, um, the husband is a baby husband because my wife went through it, and I mean, if anything is causing you pain, I will do anything to alleviate the pain, to take the pain away from you. I
Uh,
mean, I'm not married a person because of the big breast
or the
or
breast,
no,
yeah.
yeah. So we are in it together. So we need to, I mean, to treat each other well.
Yeah.
Anything that will cause you pain, I will do anything to take that pain away from you.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah.
rightly said, if a person is having breast cancer and they ask the lady to cut off the breast, what will you do?
What will you do? Yeah.
Yeah, what will you do? So I think it's just a baby husband, as you said.
Thank you, man. Thank
That's
you.
my
Thank you.
submission on that
Thank you.
question.
That.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine. These are men with brain here. These are men with brain. The telephone number is open for those who would love to call it. All right, there's a call coming in. Hello. Yeah, it's trying to connect. It's from London. It's trying to connect right now. All right. You see what I'm saying? Okay, it's gone. Let's wait for other calls to come in. You know, that's a man with brain right there. You have to be considerate about things. If the stuff is causing pain, I don't think any man should say no to a woman who would love to cut it off. Not really cutting it off. They are reducing it. Formerly, they mentioned that is. They mentioned that is a cosmetic surgery, and insurance companies don't usually pay for it. But now that we have had it, that insurance company will pay for it if it's causing pain. So if you're out there and this is going through, and you're going through such, all right, going through such, it's easier to go and get that stuff reduced. You are not going to die. You are not going to die. All right. Your level of confidence is going to be increased. The comfort is going to be cool. All right, let's pick this call. Hello. Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm blessed, man.
All right. So let me make my contribution.
Go ahead.
Regardless of the, like you said, the physical appearance is not as important as intellectual of the woman. But there's what we call point of attraction
Yeah.
for every married couple.
Yeah, I believe that.
For your wife, there must be something. Maybe I like this tall,
Of course.
guy, or maybe you too, you say, I like this
Of course.
dark chocolate.
Of course.
If that is the point of attraction for
Yeah.
that man,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be difficult for him to let it go.
No, it's not difficult, mommy. It's never. I teach about it. You know, I teach about it all the time.
It's a communication problem.
Now I teach about this all the time, man. And what I always tell people is this: something will attract a man to you. When a guy comes to you, your responsibility as a woman is to redirect his focus to your inside. Are you getting it, man? You redirect your focus to the inside. Every one of us, every man that you see on the surface of this world, we love to see breasts. Every one of us will love to see big bum bum. But we that are mature, we know that that's just the point of attraction. We don't dwell on that. It's only a kind of immature person that be dwelling on big breasts and big bum bum. We want to come there attracted to you by them. At the same time, we want to now look at the inside of you. When the inside is not good, we actually disconnect from that thing. So the big breast will not hold us down to you. It is the inside that will keep us stay and glued to you, man. Go ahead.
I concur with your explanation. But regardless, there must be a peak point. Right. Hello?
Oh, we're listening to you, man.
Okay. There must be something. There is something that attracts someone to someone.
Yeah.
Until that attraction comes. I cannot just see a lady and say, oh, Nelly is looking at this lady. She's she's profit-oriented, she's going to be go-getter. There's no way you can know. Something must attract you to her.
We believe that,
The problem is communication. I think both of them are having communication issues. You know, when there's problem in marriage, everybody says something to protect themselves. They will never tell you the truth. I mean, you're a counselor, you know what I'm talking about.
Of course.
There is a communication issue. If the communication has been sorted out, we will not be here discussing that. That's just my contribution.
I wanted to advise men. And the reason why I wanted to advise men is this. If your wife is now telling you, let's just put you on the spot, man, that you are a man. And your wife comes to you and say, I'm having back pain, I'm having spinal cord pain, and I think I need to go for breast reduction. And then you are saying, no, you cannot do it. That is my point of attraction to you. If you lose it, that's the end of marriage. Ma, how do you advise such a kind of a person?
So, I mean, provide by the grace of God.
Okay.
And one of the things we were taught is do good,
Okay.
not harm.
Okay.
So, if you marry a lady, regardless of the point of attraction, it will still take me back to the communication.
Okay.
And it's causing pain.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, you must find solution to alleviate the pain.
Thank you. And that's my explanation, ma'am. That's
a problem for both of you.
Yes, ma'am. That's my explanation, ma'am.
Like the first contributor said, like, what if she had breast cancer and she's going for mastectomy?
Yeah.
Are you going to say because of that you're not married to her?
That's my point, ma'am.
For better, for what?
That's my point, ma'am. That's my point, ma'am.
That's what I'm saying.
My uncle love women that are nurses. And if you lose that nursing uniform, that's the end of marriage. And the wife, I didn't finish the story. And the wife said to him, he said, I am going out of nursing because I've seen enough blood and I'm actually traumatized right now. I can't do nursing anymore. If you want to leave me, you leave me. So the woman stopped doing nursing. My uncle left the wife for 3 years. He came back begging. You see what I'm talking about? That we always have, there is a point of attraction. That point of attraction when it comes to breast and vagina and big bum is nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, those things fade away.
Thank you. That's my point, ma. That's my point, ma.
Whatever they do now, they add to their breast. By the time they are 60, both are separated. The natural one is down, the fake one is up.
Yeah.
Taking care of a lot of them.
Yes. Yes.
So many things.
Yes. So what he got connected to for real, man, wasn't really that point of attraction. It was the character of that woman that he is now holding on to, but he didn't know. But because of his selfishness, he thought it was the uniform. After he left, he realized now that there's this void, this emptiness in his life that must be filled. He had to come back to the woman to beg. He said, I don't care if you're no longer a nurse or whatever. I just want you to be in my life.
Yeah, I think they should see you for counseling.
My uncle is dead. All right. All right, ma. Thank you, ma. All right. Hello. Hello. How are you? Good afternoon.
Okay, Dr. My name is Bemi. How would you do that?
Are you trying to contribute on my show or what? Oh, I told you to call me in 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, call me back. I'm on the show right now. I should be finishing in a few minutes. All right, or maybe I'll call you when I'm done. All right, thank you. Hello? Yes, hello. Can you speak up, please? I can hear you.
Anyway, I wanted to say that falling in love with your wife and spouse
Okay.
is an intentional act.
Okay.
An act that you have to keep falling in love over and over and over again with your spouse.
Yeah.
Not with her body parts,
Mm-hmm.
and not with a specific thing. You understand?
Yeah.
If I'm a man who is married to my wife for like 13 years now,
Yeah.
you understand? So I wanted to let the lady know that even though there's a point of attraction, a good man falls in love with his wife over and over again, not
Yeah.
her body part.
Yes, but yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because those things come and go.
Come and
You
go.
understand? Your wife wife your wife you met as a girlfriend had flat stomach and she just had severe section.
Yeah.
And then now that stomach is no longer flattened.
Yeah.
You understand? And now you have to intentionally fall in love with that woman
Yeah.
all over again. Now she looks at her stomach, she sees the scars, she bore for 4 children, 4 C-sections.
Yeah.
And she's telling you, she's saying, oh, she doesn't like herself anymore.
Yeah.
You have to stand there for her and tell her, listen, these scars are beautiful.
Yeah.
Even if it's to kiss that scar with ice cream, you understand? Right? If it's to lick it to that cream, lick it to that cream, show her and give her the comfort that she needs.
Yeah.
No, it's only a man child that would listen to a woman say that she's having spine pain, back pain, and you're gingering. Understand?
Yeah.
If you want breast, go and blow bolo and stop.
I'll be playing with it.
If you want breast, go and blow bolo and stop.
Yeah.
My wife is 5 foot 1.
Okay.
She stands tall as the tallest woman in the world.
Oh wow.
My wife is not the most beautiful woman in the world, because I'll be lying to you if I say my wife is the most beautiful woman in the world. You understand?
But she is the most beautiful woman in the world to you.
To me, you understand? Nobody comes close. You understand? So
Yeah.
that's why when people say beauty is in the eyes of the Lord.
It's correct.
Your husband is having issues with you taking care of your life.
Yeah.
You understand? That man is a man child.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you, man of God. God bless you, sir. All right. You see what I'm saying? People are calling already. Telephone is open. A few more minutes to go on the show this afternoon. For those who would love to call, you can go ahead and call right now. The breast and the bum is not enough reason. That's not enough. Condition to marry anybody. That's not enough reason. Is this man talking in Nigerian? He is a Nigerian and he's a pastor. He is a pastor. You won't believe it. All right. So all of this yama that you guys are doing, you better go and throw it in the garbage, okay? And do the real thing. All right. The telephone number is on the screen right there, +1 405 550 5135. For those who would love to call, I have a few more minutes to spend on this show right now. Now, the point of attraction that we're talking about is actually what actually would drag you to a woman. All right. We look at the breast, we look at the bum, we look at the leg, we look at the lips, we look at the neck, we look at the way you carry yourself. Very, very important. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Shala.
Hello, man. Yeah.
God bless the last contributor.
Yeah.
He is indeed a real man.
Yeah.
I think the issue, the challenge with this couple is the fact that the man, as you mentioned earlier, is not considerate at all. As the pastor who just called said, if your wife has been complaining to you about back pain as a result of these things she carries on in the front, you should be the one, because that's your wife, that's the mother of your kids. Are you
afraid? Are you afraid to call the word breast while you say the thing you carry in the front?
If the breast is an issue, is a problem for
her,
which is,
you don't like breast. You don't like breast. You don't like breast.
Sir?
You don't like breast.
I'm a woman, so I think that question should be for a man.
No. Women too like breast.
I don't know about that, Dr. Shala.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is he should show empathy towards the wife. He should be the one saying, okay, my darling, how do we, resolve this problem?
Yeah.
How do we make these things easy for you? Do you want us to go and visit a consultant together to, check whether a breast reduction is, the way to go?
Yeah.
He should show more empathy and more concern.
Yeah.
Rather than being, selfish and worrying about his own, selfish interest and whether her breast is a toy to him, or that was what attracted him to her or her to him in the first place. As you said, if that breast is the thing that attracted you to her, there should be other things that would have diverted your attention or your attraction.
Yeah.
There are other areas of her that you should have, concentrated on rather than just the breast. I think they need to probably, book some time with you for them to really go through the real issues in their relationship. She also needs to let him know about, the smallness of his penis.
Yeah.
What would he do about that? Would he be willing to go enlarge that to make her happy?
Yeah.
I guess not.
Yeah.
So, that's something she needs to bring to the table as well, so that he appreciates how she was feeling. Perhaps, that would help the situation. But he needs to, stop being a selfish man and embrace his wife and support her in the decision that she's made.
All right. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
How is the UK? Is the code much?
It is right now, yes. There are a few storms happening, but it's not too bad. We're used to it now.
Ah, okay. All right. Thank you very much. God bless you, man. Goodbye. Oh, you see what I'm saying right there? It's very good for husband and wife to talk. Let's talk. Let's be talking. Men, please allow. Let's allow. Communication. It's very, very important that for a man to sit down, let your wife ask you questions. Let your wife ask questions. Storms, rain, cold, mystery right now. Sorry, UK people. You enjoy it. You'll be having new babies at the end of the year. So we need to embrace that. And that we will be able to achieve that if we can respect each other. Let's carry this call. Hello? Oh, it's gone. Okay. We will be able to achieve that if we respect each other. Respect is important. Don't look down on your wife. What is it that you want to tell me? And don't be rigid. Don't be rigid at all. Don't be rigid. All right? And don't run away from confrontations. All right? Be ready to talk. And don't be a dictator. When you're a dictator, then you are going to lose your marriage. Hello?
Yeah, Pastor Shola.
Yes.
I called earlier on.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I want to say, right, is that as a guy, a lot of guys like big breasts, big bum, which I did. I love too. But my wife doesn't have it.
You love big bum.
Yeah. But my wife doesn't have it, right?
You're talking about the heavy ones.
Not the heavy one. I mean, just not the heavy one, just normal size.
No, there's no normal size. There's no normal size. Everything is no normal. Where are you seeing normal? Where did you get normal size? What is the size of normal? Tell me the size of normal.
No, they are SS.
SS.
I'm not talking about SS.
SS, as in small. Like small.
They are medium one, they are moderate one.
They have small, they are medium one, and moderate one, and the gigantic ones.
So what I'm saying is that my wife, I am blessed to have my wife.
Yeah.
Because our brain alone, I compliment her all the time that thank God I have you.
Okay.
And I can't exchange that for anything.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from her. I learned a lot from my wife. That's enough for me more than breast and bum.
So our brain is bigger than the bum.
It is bigger than the bum.
That's what I'm saying right there. If the brain is bigger than the bum, we manage that.
I can't say that for anything. That would be so stupid of me to say because of bum, because of breast. No.
You want a big brain now, not a big bum now.
Pastor,
you don't go. It's very good for someone to have a big brain than to have a big bum. All of me, guys, my wife was like, what is wrong with you men and big bum? I don't know what God did though. God must have done something wicked to us. It was how wicked our life. I don't know why God did that stuff. We are going to be looking for big bum all around the place. I'm telling you, there's so many times I've been driving and I will see big bump on my now. I'll be like, Gilele. You know that. So before I will catch myself and say, you're a pastor, you're a pastor. I say, glory to God, hallelujah, hallelujah. I was just appreciating the work of the Lord. God, you are beautiful, you're wonderful, you have variety in your blood. Thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. And I'll be good. There is something about men and big bomb that is still a mystery to today. It's still a mystery to today. We have to dig into it. Something's wrong. Something is wrong with us men. Okay? But very true that a big brain is better than a big bomb. But the issue is that any which way it goes, a big bomb is good too. If you have a big bomb, that's still good. When you have a big bomb, it's fine. That's a gift from God. Let me tell you something. It's a gift from God. The big bomb. You don't want me to tell you the usefulness. Do you guys want me to tell you the usefulness? What's the time? You want me to tell you the usefulness of a big bomb? I have it in my hand, though. Let's pick this call. Hello? Yes, sir.
Yeah. My own contribution is, I think the man is very sensitive to his wife. Because I think if we call ourselves a wife or partner, the well-being of each other, the welfare, comfort should take priority first. So, and that's the more reason why I am of the opinion that you shouldn't marry a lady because of physical appearance.
Do you don't like being bomb?
Sure.
You don't like being bomb?
It's not a criteria for me.
But you like it?
Yeah, I like it. Let me do something for that.
Say something.
So when I married my wife,
Yeah.
she doesn't have it, but through the childbirth,
she grew a big bomb.
The bomb shoot out.
Hey?
Okay?
Just like that?
So,
just like that? So childbirth could.
I'm a medical field.
So childbirth could make the bomb to come out.
Pregnancy, yes.
Wow. Guys, are you listening to secrets? This is secret here. Secret here. Get your wife pregnant. No. For real. Okay, go ahead, doctor.
So what I'm saying is, I have seen ladies who are very thin, like a broom, like a finger.
Yeah.
And when they went through their first childbirth, you will look at them and be like, ooh. So we shouldn't marry because
of that
physical appearance. It's
yeah.
Concept of the character, concept of our real character.
Yeah.
Be the one. You know, you have the wife at home. You leave work. You are happy to come home.
Mm-hmm.
She's not imagine tight.
Mm-hmm.
She gives you peace. She
Mm-hmm.
listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she help you. Marriage is more than just procreating and sex and bomb and bread.
Okay.
When we marry each other, it should be me as a man. Now that you marry me as a man,
yeah.
Your life should go higher than the way.
Oh, you're talking big stuff, yeah, man. You're talking big stuff. Go ahead, sir.
So then as a woman too, my wife and now we are both in school right now. There are days she does my own work. If I miss for example, she does my own work on my own schedule. So we are trying to have to develop each other, try to make sure that everybody attains that better height. There is more to marriage is different, like we always say sometimes. And it's also what another economy do. So it's not always beyond all these physical things that we struggle with.
Yeah.
What about if somebody had an accident and you're hey, Harry. Yes, how are you?
Thank you, sir. Oh, no, the man is in the hospital. All right. Somebody said this conversation is actually the total opposite. My ex-husband met me when I was small and no big breast and big bum. However, when I started having kids, I got bigger in both ends. It made me hate my body. He's Total opposite. He even left after 12 years of marriage. I have now gained my self-confidence and I love my big breast and bum. Thank you for loving your big bum and big breast. Don't worry. People, the bum eaters are actually out there. The breast monsters are out there. They will definitely come for you. They will definitely come for you. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. So finally, let me just do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. And see, guys, I want to beg us. Body parts is not enough to walk away from a marriage or to find a wife. Um, some people will gain weight at a time in their life. Some people will actually lose weight at a certain time in their lives. And you see that majority of people who are gaining weight or losing weight, some of them are having uh, health challenges. It's not because they want to lose weight. It's not because they want to gain weight. Some of them is about the problem that they are facing, health issues. It's possible for it to make you to lose weight or to gain weight. Okay, some people will get pregnant and then they gain weight and it's difficult for them to lose that baby fat. All right. And I really don't believe I will leave my wife because she gained weight. And I don't believe I should leave my wife because she lost weight. There is something I'm connecting to. It's far beyond your body. It's far beyond your breast or your bone. Far beyond your leg or your neck. It's far beyond your lips and your eyes. It's deeper than that I'm connecting to. It's something that will never fade. No matter what you do, no matter where you put it, what I'm connecting to will never fade. It's impossible for me to give up on that I'm holding. The moment you have it, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm seeing the result of it, I will stick to it for the rest of my life. Rest of my life. Your body will change, my body will change. We have listened to a lot of people say, oh, my husband's penis is reducing. It's possible for it to reduce when you gain weight. And it's going to shrink when you're getting older. But that's not going to actually change the love that they have for you. They will still stick to you anyhow. All right? These days, you see 70-year-old men and women still making love. In those days, they don't. The moment they're 70, 60, 70, the women, they will just marry Jesus. They marry Jesus. When you go to these old folks' homes now, you see all those old papas and stuff fingering themselves and all kinds of stuff, having sex when the people are not watching. A lot of people are very nasty these days. At the age of 70, they are still making love. You'll be shocked to catch them when they are doing it. All right? So you see that the body or the change in the body won't change the kind of love you have for people. It's conditional love, not unconditional. But that conditional love is glued to something tangible. That conditional love is glued to something that will never fade. That conditional love is glued to result. I'm getting the result in my marriage. I have peace. I'm happy. I'm keeping my job. I eat on time. Sex on time. Kids are doing well. I go home. I'm happy. The house is just so peaceful. Result. I am glued to that result. I want to enjoy this peace the rest of my life. And I'm staying put right here. You can have all the big breasts you want in the whole wide world. If I don't have peace, I will still leave. You can have all the big bum you want to have in this whole life. If I don't have peace, I will still leave. If I marry you and you have everything big, and I'm not getting any result, I will still leave. You are not tying me down. You cannot tie me down. You can't tie me down with anything big that is not getting me result. But when you have the big bum and the big breast and there is result, I will keep them both. And I know that the big breast will fall and the big bum will have contour, I will still keep it because that's not the focus. The focus is my result that I'm getting. I have peace. We're making progress. We're buying houses. We're building houses. We're buying cars. We're investing money. The future is bright. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Doesn't matter what is changing about you or what has changed about your life. It doesn't matter. And if the big breast is causing you pain, let's reduce it. Sweetheart, if this big breast is causing you pain, let's reduce it. Let's put money together and let's get it reduced. All right? And that's when we go and we do it. And at the end of the day, we have peace. You have peace, no pain, no nothing. All right? That's what it is. That's the way to rock it. That's the way marriage will work. Right there. Have a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate those ones that called in. Today we had a lot of men called. You see, whenever you're talking about breast and bum bum, men will always call. When you talk about them cheating, they will not call. They just say, Dr. Jola, we are listening. Dr. Jola, we are behind, we are listening. We can't call. They're guilty. Very guilty. Guilty people. Son of a concubine people. They are guilty, so they will not call. But when you're talking about breast and bum, yeah, and that's when they will speak English. My contribution is, you see the big bum that we are talking about. Yes, I used to experience something like that. You see, they will go, they will call out. I love men. Man. They don't like wahala. They don't like any wahala. You want to do accusation, they will just stay away from you. All right? Go and be doing your accusation and be shouting. We're going to say, we're listening. It's, when, I love men. They will speak English when it's bum and breast. If I tell you guys the secret of a big bum, you no go believe it. It dey here. It dey my hand here. If I shoot you guys one, you go just faint. You will just faint. But I'm not gonna do them today. I'm not gonna do them today. I'm not gonna do it today. See as you just cast me. I'm not gonna do it today. If I tell you guys the secret, oh my goodness. You guys will just faint. I will do it later, not today. All right. I have to go and attend to some things right now. I'm not gonna tell you. You guys won't hear him. I will tell you guys one of these days. This guy, I didn't become a pastor just from my mother's womb. I was lost, Ganio, and now I'm fine. I'm found. I was dead. Now I'm alive. Okay, that's the stuff. I was blind. Now I can see. All right. So I didn't get born again from my mother's womb. I was on the street, big time street. When they are looking for testimony of I was lost, Emiri, it is me. I was lost. You don't know the secret. Olume say, David, you don't know it. You don't know the secret. Now only me know the secret. I get the secret for hand. The secret there. They are big time. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jesus. So thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. I will definitely bring the secret one of these days. So you guys will know it. You'll get to know it. It's a big secret. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye. Let me put this to my subscribers. Let them enjoy it. So the subscribers are going to enjoy that one. All right. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you very much. And God bless you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.